Hi, I'm Monica Petrozelli, and welcome to Disability Advocacy Weekly, your weekly update on the issues affecting Americans with disabilities. Each week, we will review the top national stories and local issues making headlines in the world of disability advocacy and provide resources that empower you to help make a difference. Our weekly video coverage in podcast format can be found on our website at www.disabilityadvocacyweekly.com. A disability rights group is suing the state of Washington, claiming that there is no system to provide developmentally disabled adults living arrangements beyond institutional care. Disability Rights Washington said in a federal lawsuit this week over 90 developmentally disabled adults were being institutionalized against their will or at risk of it because the state could not find them community-based services. The rights group alleges that failure to ensure proper housing placement is a violation of the Americans with Disabilities Act. In response, the state's Department of Social and Health Services disagreed with the allegations on its website, saying it is committed to empowering adults with such disabilities to, quote, live the lives they want. A spokesman from the Community Residential Services Association said that the key issue is that the legislature hasn't provided enough money for the 140 supported living agencies across the state. In Florida, federal funds for students with disabilities has continued to decline. The state already ranks 49th nationally in education funding per pupil. Funding for Individuals with Disabilities Education Act, or IDEA, was cut as part of a compromise during the federal government's budget standoff in 2013. IDEA required districts to educate children regardless of their disability and directed school districts to hire extra special education aides to help care for students with severe disabilities. Those positions were funded by IDEA until the budget cuts forced local districts to absorb the cost. A spokesman for the Sarasota County School District said the federal cuts will put a growing strain on the district's general fund and that without congressional intervention, IDEA funds are scheduled to continue to be cut by as much as 8% each year. In New York, a Brooklyn woman is suing the ride-sharing service Uber over accessibility. According to the New York Daily News, Elizabeth Ramos is suing the popular service after unsuccessfully attempting to get an accessible taxi through the app's Uber Wave platform. Disability advocates have noted the app's lack of accessible vehicles for some time. Ms. Ramos is suing Uber under the state's human rights law in hopes to get the app classified as a public accommodation similar to taxis. A study recently released by the Center for American Progress states that the criminal justice system discriminates against people with mental disabilities, putting them at a greater risk of being shot by police or incarcerated. According to the report, 7 to 10% of all police interactions involve people with mental health issues. And many individuals have suffered at the hands of police because of confusion over behaviors that people with disabilities may display. Similar studies have found that people with disabilities make up 1/3 to 1/2 of all individuals killed by police. The Center for American Progress report recommended training programs to reduce police misunderstandings and avoid unnecessary arrest. One such program of this type was found to be a fraction of the cost of jailing someone for 1 year. For more details on any of these trending stories, please visit our website, and please follow us on Twitter at Advocacy Weekly or on Facebook at DA Weekly for updates and our latest episodes. Thanks for joining us, America. For Disability Advocacy Weekly, I'm Monica Petrozelli.